Hello people of the internet, what's going on? I am Osagato and welcome to Total War Rome 2. I have technically recorded about an hour and a half worth of footage, but it was horrible. It was a long grind fest with terrible spear units against the walls of many an enemy, and I don't want to watch it, and I doubt you will if I don't, so I'm just going to be starting my campaign over. What campaign is that going to be? Well, it's not going to be Realm. I never play Realm. Playing Realm is for people who want things easy. That's always been the case, whether it's been Realm 1 or Realm 2. Now, what I'm going to do is play the Arverni. Why? Two reasons. One, they start with a very interesting position. First of all, the Arverni start from one province, and they have to unite the Gallic tribes before forming a full Gaul, which is always something that's been interesting to me in any Total War. And then secondly, they have to fight Rome, the Suebi, the Iceni, and the Iberian tribes. It'll keep things interesting for a long time, I'm sure. The second reason is that I'm a person who's played Realm 1 for a long time actually, many hours. And Gaul is the faction that gets kicked around because their faction utterly sucks. Their faction is represented by the Arverni Boar. And it's high time that that Boar gets some much needed vindication. At least for me. I don't know if you need it, but they are much needed. This is not going to be easy, I'm going to tell you. I've played their campaign start twice, and both times it has gone very roughly because the Arverni's initial infantry are not very good. But we'll see. Let's try this time, and let's hope I do a little bit better. Oh, and by the way, I am playing on hard. I always play on hard these days because medium, or normal I believe it is, in this game, is a little too easy. I find that in other campaigns, once I got the ball rolling and got out of the early game, things became really easy for a while. I haven't yet reached the point where there are civil wars or anything of that nature yet in any of my campaigns. But once you have your foothold established, it's much easier on this game. So I play on hard just to keep the challenge up somewhat. This game is unmodded though, so there's only so much time to go without that sort of thing. Any day now.
Your old rivals, the Aedui, are forever seeking to thwart you. If they will not join your cause, then you must march upon Bribacte and take it by storm. You may find support from your Pictonese allies, but remember that your enemies also have support. Seek the allegiance of other Gallic tribes and crush all who oppose you. Gaul must be unified. Trade with the Greeks of Massilia will bring you wine and wealth, but maintaining contact with Mediterranean powermongers will inevitably lead to conflict. By Tutatis, they will feel the might of a united Gaul. So speak the Arverni.
So it begins. Once more. Now let's see here. The first thing I want to do is get some solid infantry, because right now we start with Levy Freemen, which are not that good, at least as far as I can tell. They might form a nice line infantry, but as men for a siege, they are not sufficient.
Ready for battle! Gaul is mother to us all!
So let's see here. What I did last time was get some cavalry, but cavalry doesn't do me so good on sieges. And I have a lot of sieges to fight in the game, I think. Does anything let me actually get that sort of infantry, or is it all? It all appears to be. This appears to be all I get though, so I'm just gonna have to be smarter about what I do in that one. Okay. We could probably use some public order, so we'll start with that. And we get horse pens going.
Ready for battle!
I guess the other thing will be not to engage on open terrain. Well, no, that's the opposite. I want to engage on open terrain because it might go a little bit better.
Good
We'll
fighters.
do that for now.
I am the
Our
knife
spy
in
here.
the dark.
We'll go look up the Aedui in Birkati.
The shadows are friends. To work then.
I'm gonna take this a little slower because if I don't, then I just will not have an army ready to go. So we'll just put the agent into agent mode, and then
God is mother to us all.
build this army up. Let's see, there'll be 3 slingers. We'll do that for now. See what happens. And finally, what should we do? What would actually get us infantry? Stables. Meeting hall. Will the meeting hall actually get me what I want? Yes, it may. Celtic tribe, no, that's worse. Is this really all I get? Yeah, I doubt those will give me military equipment. Yeah, I wonder. The Arverni are supposed to have really good infantry, but I always thought it was Nebby Freeman, which are not okay, but maybe I was just spoiled by Pontus because Pontus gets hoplites pretty early. So that might just be the case where you can't replace your starting infantry for a little while. In that case, I think we'll work on that for now. Let's see why I would want this other stuff to start with. This will be nice for eventually, but we'll start with that. Yeah, Oh, finally. Yeah, we're at war with the Aedui, and last time I also fought the VPC, and the siege against them was a bit brutal. I was surprised they even won that one. So, this time I want to try to be more prepared for what I'm trying to do here. Okay. Let's do
Athena give you wisdom, so that you may speak well and...
Massilia.
We Greeks are...
I'm not exactly sure what we're trading, since neither of us have resources. But, okay. The Picts. I said the Picts. They already trade with us. The Netis. We can't trade with you. Carnutus. No, we can't trade with you. And the other two already don't like us, so... So they condemn trespasses against them. Okay, let's try to
Greetings.
that.
Now speak plainly.
No. No aggression? Nope. I would like to not fight you, if I can, but we'll work on that later.
Honor the gods and your ancestors!
That'll have to do for now.
are wise enough not to sit idly upon the bank, but to take the fish as it swims by.
You pay me? Sounds good.
Your people.
Death in battle. There is no finer ending.
That'll be there.
How can I help?
Can I do anything else, really? I mean, I'm already friends with these people. Why does the BBC hate me now? Agent's actions against Volkay and trespasses against Volkay. I haven't done anything with Volkay. It must be Massilia that's doing that. But... looks like I'm not gonna get out of fighting after all. We'll worry about you. We'll worry about the Carnitas later. Okay. Not yet. We'll hold off on you. Anything else here? Nothing special. Alright.
I live to serve.
We'll just hold out another turn. I'll wait one more turn after that to recruit some cavalry. And another unit. But other than that, we should be good to go after that. Okay.
Ready for
We all
battle.
move this
On
army
the
here.
move, lads.
What? Oh, one more turn after that. That's okay. So do we know what we're actually looking at? Spear Noble. So they're not... Those are not that strong, but the actual garrison itself is decent.
Honor the gods and your ancestors.
War declared between Massilia and Volkay, so that's gonna happen.
Come,
I'll recruit
fight for us,
one
lads.
more with every Freeman, but after that I just want... we'll just wait. We'll just sit around and wait some more. Now they're looking okay.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirits know truth.
Will you take a non-aggression pact, please? I have some money. Please?
Our ancestors were proud men and stood alone against the world. For now, can we do any less?
Okay then. Will you take that much?
Your offer.
That sounds good. Because this money's... I'm just making this money back anyway, so... Might as well. I have no direct beef with them directly, so... Might as well just try to do the best to pacify them. Okay. One more turn. No.
What would you have of me?
You will... be more cunning. Now we move on.
For the tribe.
We will take 2 cavalry and what slingers? We'll take another slinger. And then next turn we move on to Rakti. Keep up the good work, Lugios. So are you still cold? A little bit.
I welcome you, worthy speaker.
So
I
now we
listen
can
because
and
I am sure that your wares will find a home somewhere, but not with us.
alright then. You stay that way then. Alright.
You are wise enough not to sit idly upon the bank, but to take the fish as it swims by.
No, I don't like you enough to do that. I'd rather not piss off all of my fellow tribesmen, if you get my point. I mean, sure, the two that don't like me are these two. Those two don't like Massilia the most, so that's not something I would do, but
Ready for orders.
that's not something that shouldn't bother me too much.
Epona, watch over this traveler, defending our position.
But I still don't want to deal with. I'd rather keep everyone up here happier than make Greeks happy. Let's just leave it at that. All right, I don't want to engage them directly because last time I did that, it was painful. So I'm going to just sit up here for first time and hold up and see what they do. This could be a mistake because they won't march out to fight me, but we'll see. Wow. That would be nice, but no. Not today. Can I build up anything here? I can lose food. Sounds great. Oh, that's really strange. This Cernunnos is the symbol of Britannia in Rome 1 Garthmod. It's nice seeing that symbol again. I played as Britannia in Garthmod, so it was a nice flashback. I think I'll just take the Dutatus. We'll just take Dutatus. And now you train up, because you can always use a Howling Guard.
It's a good life.
I hope so. Hope it wasn't like the cattle of the slaughter it was last time. Oops.
How can I assist you?
You can assist me by becoming more gun. This is not what I usually do with agents, but hey, you can actually. This is not what I usually do with spies, but I'll put you in
Thirsty for battle.
my army this time, just so that we can commit agents. Alright, Lelis, now it's your turn, hey Dewey. What do you do? I'm on your territory, and I'm going to injure you if I am allowed to help it. Well, they're not coming out, so we're gonna have to assault the place, or they're gonna sally out against me, which is more likely. Why am I stuck? Oh.
Beseech our path.
Yeah, I know. Fight them.
Scour before us.
Okay. So their initial army has less infantry than mine, which will be good. Wish to storm the walls. Guess we're gonna have to storm the walls. I hope this doesn't go like last time. I was hoping they would sally out to fight me. That's what I really wish they would do. But they're not doing it, so... Now it's time for the meat grinder. Hooray! Okay, so keep in mind it would be a meat grinder. What should I do? Well, there's two things I should do. Number one, try to burn down. Get a unit to actually try to burn down the gate. That would be real nice this time. We'll have you two to hit the wall there. And then we'll have the other two back here. And hopefully this split will allow my troops to have at least one way in without dying horribly. Let's see. We'll put these two here, and then the Celtic youths, because they're not... Well, they do have pretty good jobs. Those javelins do matter a lot, so I probably don't want to actually use them if we can.
Spearmen ready for battle!
One of these is going to burn down the gates. And that's going to be heavily casualty laden, but you do. We'll have slingers. Distract the gates. And then we will have this cavalry around the back. And I want this gate taken so that we can get the horsemen in. And then we'll have a general here on this side for morale support. Okay. Hopefully this will actually work better than last time. Here goes nothing.
Ready for battle! Lay siege to this place, brothers. Once we have destroyed this settlement, they shall always fear us, knowing they are not safe even in their own homes. This will be a great victory.
Okay.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
We'll kill them all! Hunt them!
You burn down that gate, and then we'll leave the other
Heavy
three
freemen!
in the
Forward!
forest. As we serve.
Warriors, move on! Gaelic warriors! Blood up!
General and lead them here. Meanwhile,
Levy freemen! Warriors, on me!
get that there,
Freemen! Victory for Gaul!
there. And then the horsemen can over here can wait. That'll take a while though, so
Our hidden units have
Let's
been
wait.
discovered.
I don't know which hidden units have been discovered, so it doesn't really help me all that much, now does it? Now can we start slinging, please?
Slingers!
Aye.
Battle
Aye, that hurts.
The men are wavering.
Back!
Cool. That's not doing any damage at all, as far as I can tell.
The
Understood.
men are wavering.
Pull back!
Okay, skirmishers are not working. Pull them back. Pull them back now. Yay, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
Horse of Gaul!
Can you move a little faster, man? We need you to move faster than this.
Battle ready!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
So hopefully, let's get you there. You'll be out of range.
Levy Freeman!
Okay. Moving on the town. Slowly but surely.
Orders!
The men are wavering.
Who's waiting? Oh yeah. They couldn't even get there.
Back! All right!
So that was a tremendous waste.
Levy Freeman!
Come on. Why are you going down the ladder? We need you up there to engage them now.
Levy Freeman!
The men are wavering.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how you're supposed to do this right. Because these skirmishers are not taking all that much damage at all from these hits.
The men are wavering.
Get ready! Levy Freeman!
I don't know if there really is a solution but to grind this out.
Levy! Ah! Kill! Levy
The
Freeman!
real choice is just to get them out of here, though.
Kills! Battle ready!
The men are wavering.
Okay.
Freeman!
How's this side going?
Gallic
Nice.
warriors!
You need to move now. Okay, so I think you need
Our
that
men
here, bro.
flee the field of
Yeah.
battle. This is a shameful display.
Beside our warriors! Loose!
Loose a little bit faster. They're firing flaming javelins now, which is better for me,
Levy! Freeman!
but it's still not looking pretty for those men on the wall there.
Levy
You did it.
Freeman! Levy! Arcus logo!
The men are wavering.
It just comes down to the fact that Levy Freeman suck horribly. And there's nothing really I can do about that.
Slingers!
And it doesn't help that my slingers stopped firing, but... I probably should have waited on the main assault here until after I
The
grabbed
men are
town wall.
wavering.
Freeman! All right! Battle ready, ready! What are we, brothers? Ready! Ready!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Get ready!
Yeah, but I'm losing a lot of my infantry here. Because these ones are...
Gotcha!
But it looks like my main assault would have to wait until this is clear here.
Spearmen! Ready for battle!
And then... Because now I doubt I have the infantry to do this. It would have been better for me to engage in the grind fight.
The men are wavering.
They didn't let me take the gate, but with just 4 main infantry now, it's not looking good for my options here.
Spearmen!
An entire unit has perished.
And it's looking pretty trashed here. I probably should just kept them distracted up on front while letting the
We have captured the gates.
yeah. While capturing the back and letting them do that.
The men are wavering.
Is
Horsemen!
now it's too much.
The men are wavering.
Back, warriors! Back!
I'm really at a loss to say what I should have done. I mean, sure, I probably didn't do this well, mind you. But with units such as these, what am I supposed to do? I mean, holding out a siege against them still means that, at best, they're just gonna hold out in here. That's probably what I should have done. I probably should just siege them out and just put them away until they sallied forth. Huh. Things to think about next
The
time.
men are wavering.
Yeah, this is done. And they took barely any losses whatsoever. Don't bash the computer for being bad at siege battles, because they are not as easy as people on the internet would make you look. They are very, very difficult.
Retreat!
Finding shelter.
Makes me wonder if I even want to release this on YouTube anymore, but... I'll see you guys next time. Possibly with this video, possibly not.